Since we're just starting with our new operation, multiplication, we can think of this times sign or the multiplication sign as the words groups of. So for example, 5 times 4 is the same thing as 5 groups of 4. When I read the equation 5 times 4, I need to ask myself, how many groups? So I start to read just like a book from left to right. 5 groups of 4. So I need to draw 5 groups. Now that I have my 5 groups laid out, I need to add 4 in each group. Because my sentence reads 5 groups of 4, I have 5 groups and 4 in each one. In this case, I used stars to put in each one. And you'll notice that our groups are always equal. If our groups are not equal, this does not represent a proper multiplication sentence. If I wanted to do 2 times 6 and say it another way, I could say 2 groups of 6. I would draw 2 groups and put 6 symbols in each one. You can choose to draw stars like I did before, but it might be best if you choose something that takes a little less time. Maybe draw little circles or little squares, whatever's easiest for you. Either way, you need 2 large groups and 6 little symbols in each one of those. This is the representation of 2 times 6, or 2 groups of 6. In order to find the actual answer of 2 times 6, or the product, I just need to count all of my little circles. So in one group, I have 6. In the second group, I have 6. If I put 6 and 6 together, that equals a product of 12. So 2 times 6 equals 12. What is another way to read 8 times 3? Another way to read 8 times 3 is 8 groups of 3. You would draw 8 groups and put 3 in each group, making each group equal. Remember, when you're drawing your representations of each multiplication sentence, read it from left to right like a book. So when you do 3 times 6, you want to do 3 groups of 6. Draw the groups, put 6 in each one, and count the total to find the product. You may begin with number 1. Drake decides to share his baseball cards equally with his 3 brothers. He wants to give each brother 2 of his cards. How many cards will Drake give out to his brothers in all? Since Drake has 3 brothers and he wants to give 2 baseball cards to each brother, this will read 3 groups of 2. The 3 brothers will be represented by the 3 groups, and then the baseball cards will be represented by 2 symbols within each group. When we're finished, we can count the total numbers of small symbols to find the product for this multiplication equation. When we get to the computer lab, go ahead and access your ThingLink account and sign in. From there, you'll see multiplication with equal groups. There are 5 tags within that picture. I want you to click around, go practice multiplication with equal groups, and then click on the other tags to take you to practice your multiplication facts through activities, songs, and games.